Hello back students, if you solve the problem that's great. So you have to calculate the length of PQ, the length of QR, and the length of PR. So as you can see, I did each of those. Then for perimeter, you need to add them. For area, you take the length of QR and you multiply it times the length of P from P down to, I don't know if you see this, it's probably not there, okay. Length of P down to QR, which is 4. And then you divide it by 2, and you get our area and our perimeter. So 17.88 and 14. Okay, we're going to keep moving forward. So polyhedron. Polyhedron is a solid with all flat surfaces that encloses a single region of space. So this is what we're going to deal with, polyhedrons. So they have faces, which are the where we'll have two-dimensional figures. They have edges, which are where two planes meet, and they have vertices, where 3 lines intersect. Okay? We have several common polyhedrons. Triangular prism, which, if you notice, has its basic shape as a triangle right here. A rectangular prism, which has its basic shape as a rectangle. A pentagonal prism, which is a pentagon just extended. And a square prism, which has a square. You take each edge, each vertice, and then you extend it to one single point. Prism versus pyramid. Okay, there are exactly 5 types of regular polyhedra. There's known as the Platonic solids. So these are the Platonic solids. Tetrahedron, hexahedron, octahedron, dodecahedron, and isosahedron. So tetrahedron will have 4 sides. Hexahedron will have 6 faces, sorry, not sides. 4 faces on tetrahedron, 6 faces on hexahedron, 8 faces on octahedron. Dodecahedron is going to have 12, and isosahedron is going to have 20. Now notice, the shape of each face is an equilateral triangle, a square, an equilateral triangle, a regular pentagon, and then an equilateral triangle. So actually, a lot of these are made by equilateral triangles. And in fact, these Platonic solids are pretty useful for other math purposes. Non-polyhedron solids: a cylinder, cone, and a sphere. Okay, there's 2 bases for a cylinder, 1 base for a cone, and none for a sphere. Okay, these have different formula, okay, that we will indeed learn. Okay, and if I'm going too fast, you can always pause the video and write down the notes. Okay, which one is this? Notice its base shape is a triangle, and it is extended. Notice the base shape of this is a square, and it comes to one point. Notice this base shape is an equilateral triangle. Notice what this shape is, how many faces do we have, how many faces, how many faces. So this first one should be a triangular prism. Okay? The next one should be, my apologies, take 1 second. The next one should be a rectangular pyramid. The next one is actually a tetrahedron with 4 sides, then a cylinder, a sphere, and a cone. challenge question. Danny wants to fence a play area for his dog. He has 32 feet of fencing. Which shape uses most of all the fencing to enclose the largest area? A circle, a rectangle, a right triangle, or a square? With the two-dimensional. So I want you to consider. It is 32 feet of fencing, okay? Which one would enclose the most space? Okay, we'll come back to that. Oh, so I'll give you a couple seconds if you want to pause to test this out. So a circle with radius 6 feet. So what we do is we actually calculate, multiply this out to find the area. So a circle with 6 feet will actually give us 6 squared times 5. This would be 6 foot by 10 foot rectangle, so 6 times 10. This would give us a right triangle with legs 10 by 10, so 10 times 10 divided by 2. And a square with sides 8, so 8 times 8. Which of these will give us the largest area? Okay, doing the work. 6 squared times 5 is 36 pi. It's 113 feet. And if we were looking at their the perimeter, because we need to check is the perimeter actually work? What's pi times 12? Well, that's 37 feet. So actually, we can't do A. A is impossible. Now B, 60 feet, square feet, we would get, and then 2 times 6 plus 2 times 10 is 32 feet. So we can actually build this. And this one gives us 50 square feet, 10 times 10, 50, not 20. That was me adding in. Divided by 2, this is 50. And then to find out the area, we have to do Pythagorean theorem. Then we find out side C, add them together, and we get 34 feet. So C and A are impossible. What about D? 8 times 8 is 64 square feet. And we do 4 times 8 to get the perimeter, we get 32 feet. So both B and D are possible, but D is bigger. Answer is D. Okay, and that is the end of our video. Thank you so much for joining. You can take notes on the slides. I will also upload this book. Thanks so much. Let's do this. Sorry, 1 second. Thanks so much, guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.